Okay, my name is Leanna. I live here in Arivaca. I was working pretty late one night at the bar, and I came home and I was really tired and just like excited to see my dogs. Miss Mustard is there, but Dakota is like, he's like kind of like off in the corner, like not really excited to see me. I went back over to sit on the couch, and Mustard came with me and Dakota came with me, but then Dakota like went right back to the corner. But he like was over there for like 10 minutes and was just like obsessed with the corner. And like there's like nothing over there. It's just like dirt, brick, and like all hot water heater. So I went over to give it another look. And this time I brought a flashlight. I was poking around and I was like, you're crazy, nothing is over there. And then I caught a glimpse of like black and white. And I knew then that I had a situation on my hands. And I shined the flashlight a little bit deeper into the little hole there. And sure enough, it was a baby skunk. I had to think quick because I was like, okay, the dogs are gonna they're gonna scare this little thing, and I just shined a light on it, and so like it's probably really upset. I immediately like grabbed the dogs and I like put them inside the trailer, and I made sure that they were secure. Because I was like, okay, like if I get skunked, then I'll get skunked, you know? But if I have to deal with myself getting skunked and my dogs getting skunked and then my whole house being skunked, like it's not gonna be a good thing. I just decided that I would make a barricade and leave the door open, which felt a little weird. I was like, well, maybe I'll wake up in the morning and there'll be a whole family of skunks. I had to go to sleep in the room right next to it, and there was no door. Like, my house is weird, you know? So I was like, okay, I could end up in bed with a skunk. Who knows? You know? Who knows? Yeah. It could come anywhere. The following morning, I woke up and then I went and I checked, and the skunk was gone. The skunk was gone.
So when I was building this house, none of this was here, of course, and there was a lot of dust around, and I noticed that there were a bunch of little footprints on the windows, and I followed the footprints to this hole, which is a pipe that goes up to this top for ventilation. So I got down on my hands and knees and looked in there, couldn't see anything, so I got a flashlight. And I got down with my flashlight and I looked in there, and by God, there was a skunk in there. So I got to figure out, how am I going to get the skunk out of here, you know, anywhere without getting sprayed? So what I did is I took sections of 4-inch drain pipe and ran it all the way outside. Then I ran a hose, 3-inch hose, to that opening there, and hooked it to a 5-gallon vacuum cleaner, the blower end of the vacuum cleaner. And I burnt some tar paper and shingles in a can to make lots of smoke, and sucked that smoke in, blew it into there so the smoke was coming out of the pipe. And we could see the smoke coming out of the pipe over here. So this pipe went all the way from over there to all the way over here and all the way outside. This wall wasn't here at the time. And all the smoke is coming out, but no skunk is coming out. So we figured failure. So we decided, well, what are we going to do next? So we decided to shut down the operation, pick up the pipes, and start over. My friend that was with me took one of the pipes like that, and he looked down it, and he went, yikes, there's a skunk in there. And he dropped the pipe, and the pipe rolled all the way down to the bottom of the hill. The skunk came out walking in he was a little dizzy, And he started coming back our way, so I shot him with a with a water hose. I sprayed him with water. And so he got all wet and kind of gave us the finger and left. That's pretty much the story, but and boy, I'll tell you what, I wish I would have had a camera to see the look on Pete's face when he saw that he was staring at a skunk.
There's just a lot of them out here these days. I see a fresh roadkill every time I go to Tucson.
Had quite a few dead skunks shortly after on the road and everything, so.
She came back and she smelled like that, like burning hair. And just the ride from Arivaca Creek Trail to my house, my car smelled for like over a week.
We tried to get away, we like ran back to the house, and it was like here in front of the house, like blocking the entrance to the house and like running in circles like around us.
Can't remember the time of year. It was warm. I remember I get off my shift at 4. I was getting ready for shift change. The patio was full, lots of lively patrons. Everyone was having a good time. And on our side patio gate here, everyone's attention turned that direction and someone screamed, "There's a skunk! There's a skunk coming in!" Skunk! There's a skunk in here! Oh my God! And it came running in here. Oh my God! It just started spraying all over the patio. Patrons just ran every direction. George Husler ran into the bar. We had double doors then at that point. The skunk chased him and he tried to close it before the skunk could get into the bar. Slammed its head in between the two doors, which caused it to unleash another spray all over the wall here. And then it did end up getting inside. It actually came behind the bar, so it followed along here. My bosses were right about where I'm standing, and they very nimbly jumped over the bar to escape. There's a skunk in here. Oh no! Oh my God! I ran into the back room, to which I realized I was trapped back there. We had a weak point in our floor under the sink, and the skunk went down underneath the floor. And at that point, I was told that the skunk was gone. The whole bar just reeked of skunk odor.